swekhi usiyacela wena ulungele ukuba sesithenjini kodwa hayi ngusiyacela.
Ngangiqamba manga.
Oqamba manga.
Ngangiqamba manga.
Indoda yakho usiyacela. Angithi pho manje usho kanjani ukuthi ene wena ukulungela ukuba sesithenjini kodwa hayi nosiyacela ufuna ukuba sesithenjini nobani?
Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. If you love Isencane Ngengane and all the drama that comes with it, you're in the right place. Today, we're asking a big question. Why do the Dlamuka wives always confront Thando, but they never hold Usiyacela accountable? Let's get into it. So this season of Isencane Ngengane has been wild, ne? We've seen Thando going through the most, the pressure, the insult, the confrontations from her in-laws. But one thing that has been very clear is this. The Dlamuka wives had no problem coming for Thando, but when it comes to Usiyacela, it's crickets. Let's talk about why the Dlamuka wives might feel bold enough to confront Thando. One, it could be power dynamic. Thando is the Makoti. Traditionally, she's seen as one who must submit and respect the household. Two, scapegoat syndrome. When Usiyacela misbehaves or embarrasses the family, they direct their anger to Thando as if she's responsible. Let's take an example. When Usiyacela's car got bent, they started blaming Thando because Thando had gone home after their misunderstanding. And when the car bent while Usiyacela was going to fetch her, they said they blamed Thando and said it's because she went back home. Another reason could be an internalized patriarchy. They were raised in a system where women are expected to suffer in silence, so they are repeating that cycle instead of breaking it. But now let's talk about the real question. Why don't they confront Usiyacela with the same energy? Is it fear? Because Usiyacela is loud, defensive and disrespectful, they know that he'll shout back and embarrass them? Or are they enabling them? Like some of them might genuinely believe he's a man. He's all grown up. Meanwhile, he's just a 22-year-old and acting like a rebellious teenager. Or is it an excuse for men in the African society, where in many families, boys are babied and never taught accountability? That's what we're seeing here, right? This isn't about Thando and Usiyacela. The bigger problem is how society treats women, especially young wives. How toxic masculinity gets ignored or protected in some families. Usiyacela can cheat, disrespect and embarrass the whole family, but the minute Thando talks back, she's disrespectful. Make it make sense. But hey, that's my take. What do you think? Why do the Dlamuka wives protect Usiyacela but attack Thando? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video if you agree, and don't forget to subscribe for more spicy breakdowns of Isencane Ngengane. Until next time, stay real. Bye.